Good afternoon, my YouTube fans out there. We're back with video 2 of concentration camps for the homeless, better known as modern day FEMA camps 2020. So what you guys are looking at right now is a barbed wire fenced in area. And as we can see, this says gated exit. We're reporting live from Portland, Oregon, bringing you what the news, mainstream media will not bring you. So what we're looking at right here is pallets on gravel, dirt and rocks. Pallets are on dirt and rocks, and this is where the less fortunate and homeless people's tents will go. Inside a controlled atmosphere with porta potties ready to go. They will entice the homeless with portable showers, portable kitchen, and food, just to be controlled by the city and the nonprofit organizations such as Join, the Transition Projects, the Portland Rescue Mission, and Multnomah County. All these people are in on this. This is the way that they feel is actually going to solve the created homeless problem. So what they have done is devised a plan to put the homeless and less fortunate people inside concentration camps where they are heavily controlled. As we can see, right across the street is TPI's building that they own. And we are reporting live because it was reported in the mainstream media that the city, the county, and several nonprofit organizations such as Join were all in agreement with, as they say, building shelters, 3 shelters. And this is what they're calling a shelter. This is what they're actually calling a shelter, folks. They said that they're building 3 shelters as we speak. One shelter will house gays. Another shelter will house the blacks. And another shelter will house the whites. Yes, folks, I said that correctly. They have agreed on segregated shelters for whites, for blacks, and for gays. Their words, not mine. But, of course, you know, they're going to call it something different. But this is actually what's going on inside Portland, Oregon, as we speak. So we have a different mentality here in the year 2020. Or is it really different? Or is this old mentality from the 1900s and further back? Like I've been saying, folks, Portland, Seattle, the Northwest, the Pacific Northwest is very racist, and they lie about it. Okay? So the other component here is concentration camps. They want the public to believe this is the actual shelter. This is not a shelter. This is an empty lot with barbed wire fencing, with pallets, dirt, and gravel. And this is what they're calling shelter for the homeless. Concentration camp. The homeless will be told when they can come in, when they can eat, when they can take a shower. This is jail. Look at the barbed wire. If this isn't prison, I don't know what is. You got barbed wire like prison. You got correctional officers, better known as the staff members, telling you when you can eat, shit, and sleep. If this is not a prison, I don't know what is. They call this a homeless shelter for the homeless. How? When there's barbed wire fencing. But focus your attention on the pallets. You see the pallets are being spaced out. This is also a plan to control the homeless and less fortunate. As I'm going to show you right now, the homeless actually have their tents on the sidewalk as we speak right now, free as they want to be. That's the homeless in their tents right now on the public sidewalk, free as they want to be. How did we go from this to a FEMA camp with barbed wire around it, and the city and the county calling it an actual shelter? The nonprofit organizations are receiving federal funding, and instead of building actual homeless shelters, this is what they're calling a homeless shelter. Pallets with gravel and rock, fenced in, surrounding barbed wire. And this is what they're calling a homeless shelter. Oh, by the way, in case I didn't say it, with porta potties. You gotta be joking me right now. So, you mean to tell me that Alex Jones and William Cooper, better known as Bill Cooper, better known as Milton Bill Cooper, behold the pale horse, has been educating the public for decades, and they were called conspiracy theorists. Well, you see, I've been listening to Alex Jones and Bill Cooper for at least 17 years. And everything that's happening now is actually in the book. Everything that's happening now, Alex Jones actually talked about on Infowars.com. This is concentration camps for the homeless in the year 2020, named differently. So, they banned Alex Jones from all the social media. Should I say social media? They banned him because why? He's actually right about what's going on. If this is not a concentration camp for the homeless, then I don't know what is. But if you let the county and the nonprofit organizations, better known as scams, tell it, this is a homeless shelter for the homeless. This does not meet the real definition of a shelter. A parking lot with dirt, gravel, and these things. This doesn't meet the true definition of a shelter. Fenced in and barbed wire. This is their definition of a shelter. On pallets. This is their definition of a shelter. So, YouTube, we are now signing off. As you can see, it says gated exit with barbed wire around it. You guys have a great day.